name is Law Nation. And as this room fill up, be sure to hit that like button, share this content. Let that friend or that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Let's go, baby. That's included the ice wall. Yep. Mama said there'll be days just like this.
What more do you want from me?
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same.
And now
It's here. Or should I say,
they really say get a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. No San Fran audio is here, baby. Come on, baby. Come on with it. Put a 1 in the chat if the audio is good. Give me that good news. 5, 4, 3, 2, and what? Come on. Come on with it. The name is Law Nation. Without hesitations nor deviations to the matter, be sure to hit that like button, share this content. Let that friend, that neighbor, that dog know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Yeah. Come on with it, boy. We ain't playing this Sunday, but we'll be watching. Yeah, we'll be watching. Come on with it. Come on with it. And if you don't like Law Nation, let's get it. Come on with it. All right. I see the ones up in there. Appreciate you. Come on. The volume kind of high. That's okay. Yeah. What about now? Ain't no party like a cowboy. All right, what about a Law Nation's Groove? We're live on StreamYard. That's why it's a little different today. But I appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in. Let me know if it's better now. If it's better now, let me know. As we continue to grind to shine, baby, appreciate everybody for tuning in. I thank y'all so much for your support. We got a super chat already. J. Dave from D-State, what's good? You better not have zebra outfit on. Nah, but I appreciate you so much for your support. All right, so at the end of the day, the Dallas Cowboys still got a few things that we have to uncover. We still got a few things that we have to uncover. The time is everything. That's why I tell everybody that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And that's the reason why we say that. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to you, Jake Baby 853. I see you over there. And also shout out to Prince 0049 for your mind. All right, so we're going to get into the draft hopes. Of course, we're going to run a quick mock draft, and we're going to get that going as well. I got JD from DC. I am watching the Cowboys in the playoff on Temu. Rex, I can't take this no more, Rick. I can't take this no more. I'm getting too old for this. Jeez. Boy, y'all killed us last night. Shout out to Drew Pearson. It was his birthday. I think we all saw some of those great things, and it was great to see someone get up to 74 years of age, man, and still look good out there. So salute, kudos, and credence to Drew Pearson's, and as well as playmakers. You know, the original 88 was at the 88, and they was making plays out there. So put a 1 in the chat if you guys got a chance to check that out on my Instagram, or you got a chance to check that out on my YouTube. I always love seeing y'all beautiful people out here. Yeah, I partied all night, baby, all night long. Shout out to you, Willie T and Sadiq. But we're going to get this thing going the best way possible. Appreciate everybody. Who do y'all want in this draft? Who do you guys want? Because I know who want us, right? And we can go with the philosophy of defense. We can go with the philosophy of offense. We can go with the philosophy of BPA. That's where I'm pledging BPA. I'm pledging BPA, best player available, and that's what I'm looking for. But there is always a situation and scenario that a player announced that, hey, I want to be here. I can be that difference maker. And let's listen to him if I can pull up this audio.
I would love to play for the Cowboys. It'd be like a dream come true. Obviously, I used to play in their practice stadium in all our home games in high school. Even my freshman year, when we came down here for the Frisco Bowl, we practiced in there again. So it would just feel like I'm at home, honestly. And, you know, I ain't going to say too much, but, you know, Dallas, they've always had a good running back. And when they got a good running back, they play a lot better. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. So that's Genty right there saying that he would love to play for the Cowboys. Now, we do have the 12th pick, and we run several mock drafts, and every time we run it, we see his name up there, right? Now, are you of the belief that, you know, I need to go with Genty. I need to have run game. According to historical data, when you have run game with this particular quarterback named Dak Prescott, and if you are able to average 5.5 yards or something like that, north of that, this dude is damn near undefeated. And I can say that when you put in play action and you have that and you have a loaded box and you have one-on-one to the outside, then that do present a better winning philosophy or premium, you know, for this particular team. Now, so many people been asking me like, hey, Law, you know, when you look at this team and you say, how do we win games? What are our philosophies? What is the identity of the Cowboys? And for a long stay, it's been no identity. I think that we need to establish an identity. I think that we can do that if you look back at things and say, hey, let's be a run-first offense. Let's play off of that. Let's figure out ways to get things down the field. And let's utilize CeeDee Lamb. Let's also utilize our backfield. And if we can, for God's sake, find another wide receiver that can win his one-on-ones when they are already double-teaming CeeDee Lamb and they already rolling covered CeeDee Lamb way. Can we find those things, right? And those are things that we have to think about. But before we get into those areas, appreciate everybody for jumping in. Shout out to you, Angie. Shout out to you, Sadiq. Before we get into those areas, we must do this. Who's familiar with the orders of operation? We got to have the orders of operation. What are the orders of operation? First and foremost, Jerry Wayne Jones got to solidify who our coach is. And then from the coaching philosophy, whether it is Mike McCarthy, because we behind the 8 ball now. If we decide not to go get Mike McCarthy, right, bringing him back for more than a cup of coffee, because you got to have more than 1 year to establish your program. But if you decide to bring back Mike McCarthy, just know that at least you can start thinking about, hey, this is what he like out of the draft. This is what he like out of philosophy and principle. And this would be our offensive line coach, our running back coach. There's so much more than just being a head coach, because you got to assemble your team. You got to assemble your tight end coach. You know, shout out to Lunda Well. I think he does a great job. But you have to assemble if whether or not you're going to bring back Jeff Blasco, right? So you got to assemble all of those things, and then you have to have a direct plan and vision before the draft. There's this thing called free agency. So you got to establish what you're going to do in free agency. And then you got to establish those things. Because if you don't, then you are going to be forever just spinning circles. And we don't like that, ladies and gentlemen. We definitely don't like that. Let me go to Tankathon. Let me see if I can pull up Tankathon. Give me a 1 second here. Let me see if I can pull that up for everyone so that we can go over this. And appreciate you guys so much. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Angie said, Law, you the flyers of them all. Appreciate you. You know, I thank you so much for your love and adulations for the nation. Without hesitations nor deviations to the matter. Appreciate you. Thank you for the $1.99 for your mind. I appreciate that. I'm a thief with words. Ain't that right? Come on, let the words of the playmaker say it.
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. With that being said, let me see if I can pull this up. Bear with me. And we're going to share this, and we're going to pull up Tankathon, and we're going to share this. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can see that. All right. So when we go through this Tankathon, you know, and they already have us slotted at 12, right? We're 7 and 10. But when I hit this unique button called mock, it give us that, right? So we have Shador, we have Cam already off, Travis Hunter and them. Tet, he's gone. Mason Graham, he's gone. Abdul, not Kareem, but Carter, you know. And then we get all the way down to Ashton Genty. Would this draft right here be a situation that you can say, yeah, if we get Genty, we move the running back part out of the picture. We know what we're capable of from that aspect. We got run game now. Let's focus in the second round. Another explosive piece to help alleviate some of the things as it relates to this wide receiver room. And you go grab a wide receiver. Or do you play with the mindset and say, okay, I like to run it back with the first, but now let's solidify our defense. The game is won and lost down in the trenches. Let's figure that out. But if I click on this, they'll tell me who's the second pick, and they went with Nick. That is the safety. Then they went with, and we raised the blade thin at safety, right? And then we have Deontay Lawson at the third slot, jaded there. So there you go. You're going 2 defensive players. I will say this. We are razor blade thin at DB because without Trayvon Diggs playing, because let's be real, he won't be ready until late November. And we probably say, hey, man, can you push it back further because we don't want to rush you, bro. Can you come into the folds around, dare I say, let's shoot for, let's aim for next year, you know, because you don't want to rush the man, right? So we're razor blade thin at DB. We got, you know, Bland that's going to come back, and he's in the contract year. J. Lou, he's not under contract, so you got to find some coins to pay J. Lou. And I think that J. Lou been one of your best DBs out there for you, but we got to find some coins. Lawson going back to school, Elijah. Tell Lawson get his butt drafted. Don't go back to school. So that's Tankathon. Hopefully they would pick that up and then they would change it around. My guy Pete says, where you went to, Pete? Here you go. He says the size and speed of this kid remind him of Darren Woodson. Yeah, Darren Woodson, shout out to him. He should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, we would want him to get there too. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. If we don't get Genty, get Skabo in the second. I think that with Skabo, you can probably get him in the 4th or the 5th, but we don't have a 4th round draft pick. Drafting Skabo, and I like Cam. Shout out to Cam, all of the Cams. But drafting him in the second will be a reach, in my opinion. You got so many other backs, and I get it. He had a great game against the Longhorns, but I got several backs that I would consider a little bit better than Skabo. But with that being said, I think that Skabo can fall to the 4th or the 5th round. See, that 4th round draft pick is a sweet spot. And the Cowboys in the last 2 seasons, boy, they've been scrambling and scraping and trying to find that dang 4th round draft pick. But neither here nor there. The Dallas Cowboys one other thing that they must do before they head into this draft season. They have to understand where they are at. Meaning that we got one linebacker. I think Eric Kendricks, he may come back for a cup of coffee, but they got to understand where we at. We got Mears Learfowl. That's our only one linebacker. And shout out to the LSU kid. His name is the tip of my tongue. I owe my guy Collier a steak. Damone Clark. But Damone Clark, man, we've been looking for Damone. What happened to Damone? Damone, hey, Action Power, where you at? What happened to your boy Damone? He's been different. You know, he's been different because I haven't seen him. I haven't heard of him out there on the field. What happened to him, man? Help me. Oh my God. Branday says Damone can go. And shout out to him. You know, no hatred upon him, but it's just been one of those type of situation and scenario. Callie says Travion Henderson is him. Now, let's do this. Let's see if I can do this right quick. Bear with me. We gonna see if I can get this thing going, because at the end of the day, we want to make sure we can get everything going. Hold on. Bear with me. Let's do it right quick. Let's do it. Do it the right way. All right. Come on with it.
Time to run it up.
Time to run it up, baby.
I wake up.
Come on.
Yeah. I wake up. Flex.
Come on.
Down that.
Let's flex on them, baby.
Tell them
Run it up, baby. Loud.
Might crash, might.
Come on.
But first I stretch. Tell them run it up.
Go fast with it. Come on with it.
No drip this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest.
Put a one in the chat if y'all can see that. Come on, we ain't gonna do no trades. Law Nation, baby. Come on. Y'all see it right here, baby. Okay, you see Ashton Genty right there. Right there with the picking. Come on with it. All right, but you do have these two things. Now, such a Cowboys pick would be a Will Campbell's or a Kevin Banks. Come on. But I'm going to ask y'all beautiful people that's watching right now, come on with it. Do you all consider going with Genty right now? Put Genty in the chat, or put, let's say, put 2 in the chat if you want Genty. Because he's right here. Come on with it. Or such a Cowboys pick would be a Kevin Banks. Somebody said, release Hooker and trade him. Release and trade him. Uh-oh. Pete. Come on with it. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my Gerald. But a Cowboys pick would be, y'all already know. But at the end of the day, let's go ahead and get this going. We're going to go with Genty and Neil. Let's roll. Come on. They gave me an A+, by the way. We ain't trading with the Lions. We ain't doing no trade. So with that being said, come on, give me some more music over here, man. Yeah, let me run it up again. Let's run it up again. Come on, let's run this thing all the way up. All right. At this spot with the 44th pick, the Dallas Cowboys select Jihad Campbell. I can't pass him up. Give me another A, baby. Come on with it. There go Caleb Johnson. He gone. We ain't trading with nobody. I got to go find me a wide receiver at this point. I got my running back. I got my linebacker. I can look at interior defensive line too. But at the same time, you can look at offensive line. Let me see my wide receivers I got. I like Jalen Royals with cheese. Who went long, baby? Who went long, baby? Come on with it. Come on. Badger is pretty good. Quarterback, come on, Jackson Dart, baby. I like Jackson. Shout out to my Mississippi boys. We need DB too. I ain't messing with no Kentucky DB. But I would definitely bring on Florida State. Thomas in the building, baby. Denzel Burke's pretty good too. Denver scored. Ooh, wee.
What more do you want from me?
Let's hurry up and get this game going, baby. All right. I'm going with Jalen. Another Jalen. And don't shank me with the butter knife, y'all. Another Jalen. Oh, we the Jalen boys, baby. They gave me an A, too. Come on with it. All right, they gave me an A, baby. Come on with it. Boy, we the Jalen boys over here, man. Appreciate everybody for jumping in, man. Yeah. Josh Butler is all promoting, period. Appreciate you. I think that, from a DB aspect, and I really appreciate you on that, Sadiq. I like Josh Butler. I think that he came along pretty well. I think that it's going to be a really good camp where we see Josh Butler and we see Troy Pride, Yeah. There's no more Jalen's, boy. Y'all leave me alone. Reggie Knight, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for your support, man, for the $9.99. He says, I would trade back in the first and try to get another late second round pick in the early third. First round, Texas offensive tackle Cameron Williams. We had a Williams before from Texas, but that's a whole nother situation there. Second round, Texas, defensive tackle Alfred Collins. Late second round, early third, Ohio State Judkins. Judkins is a good back. I like the way he crease and run, and he get in between the splits there, and he always seemed like he's getting the extra yards even after contact. And he do have a little wiggle to him. Trayvon Henderson, even though he's a little faster, he had the injuries on his side. But Reggie, are you a Hook'em fan? But I would say this though. Leave no stone unturned. Let's figure out ways to continue to develop this team in the righteous way. And before we go any more further into these details, I have to explain this in a way before we go. You know what I'm saying? Into this detail in here, and I appreciate you for your support for the $9.99, Reggie. You're a real one. Shout out to you, Felicia. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. But let's say, for example, you are rolling around in your whip, and then somebody hijacked, the driving lane. And then they swerve and they hit you. What the first thing you going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know. I want to know. I want to quiz y'all. What you going to do? Because I know what I'm going to do.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frankel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frankel first.
No doubt, man. Y'all better call Franco. Shoot. You better not. Angie, you call Timu, you may not get them. Now, you got to call Franco. You got to call Franco and Franco, personal injury lawyers, and they will take great care of you. They are located here in the heart of Dallas. About 9,000 people a month move to the state of Texas, or in the city of Dallas, I meant to say. That's 300 people a day. And due to like the cost of living and everything in Cali, we getting even more. And when I heard that speculations that number is about to increase due to the wildfires that's in LA. And we want everybody, man, to stand tall and be able to fight and live through some moments. But at the same token of time, we know that Dallas is getting crowded. So you may not know of like lawyers and stuff like that, but I can tell you, reach out to frankelfirm.com and check out their website and all of that good stuff. Now, if you want to be a part of today's show, there's a link that's on my YouTube right now that you can jump on in, and we will add you to this particular channel. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know who you're rooting for. I'm team I can't stand them, but I got to roll with them. I'm team Green Bay Packers. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm Green Bay Packers, man. Yeah. The only time I root for some green. And on top of that, I'm also team Tampa Bay Bucks. Come on with it. Shit. Yeah. So let me know who y'all rooting for today. And I ain't worried about the AFC game right now that's going around. But if you are under the influence of Law Nation right now and you want to say, hey, who you rooting for, let me just tell you, you can always pick with the underdogs too, by the way. And they have a selection. When you download Underdog, be sure to use promo code LAW. Get up to $1,000. That's $1,000 in bonus cash. Claim 50% deposit match. And I got another super from Angie, the Rebel Chick. I'm team everybody to lose. Come on, you got to pick a side now, baby. You got to pick a side. You can't just be team for everybody to lose. Come on, you got to pick a side. Big Benny says, just for today, sheesh. Come on, I know it's pain. Bucks and Green Bay. Yeah, we're gonna have some champagne bottles and everything, boy. If that happened, yeah. Dan Quinn will nut up, watch and see. Yeah, we're gonna have some hate streams going on. Yes, indeed. Come on with it. Quack says Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Can you feel it? Yeah. Yes, indeed. So those are the people that we are rooting for this particular today's episode. But in the event, if you want to make some coins, I would say that Jordan Love will pass at least higher than 200. Oops. I got to refresh it. There we go. He will pass for more than those particular numbers right there. Hold on. Let me see if I can refresh it. Come on, man. Where y'all went to? Come on. Green Bay versus. Okay, let me see if I can go higher. No, not right there. They changed the spread up on me. Let me see. And I don't think that Jalen Hurts going to come back off a concussion protocol. Even though Green Bay DBs are porous, I don't think that he's going to throw for 257 yards or something like that. So those are my options right here. And we're going to put 15. Well, we're going to pick one more person. I think Saquon going to get his number. I think he's going to get more than 104. They're going to try to run the ball with Saquon. That's their secret sauce right there. And we're going to go with 15 and see what they're going to do right there on the flex option. Appreciate y'all. And we're going to see if we can get 45 out of it. And we'll share that too. So we're going to share this. We're going to share this, and we're going to let people know. Be sure to use promo code LAW. Come on with it. Boy, we rolling, baby. All right, so with that being said, how y'all feeling? I got the link that's tied up to the top of my page. If you guys want to jump in before we depart, I want to know your thoughts. I want to know how you guys feel about these games in playoff time. Salute to everybody, man. Happy Sunday. We even got people that's on the Instagram. Salute to those that's watching over there. The three people that's watching, shout out to y'all. If y'all want to jump in, I think that this is the link right here. You can click that link on hold on. Let me give you that new link. Give me 1 second right here. Give me 1 second. Boom. And here's the link right here on Instagram. If you guys need. Hector, appreciate you. Daniel, appreciate you. So much. Thank you so much for jumping in. Salute to everybody, all my Instagram people, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all been getting it out of the mud with me. I hope the Eagles play like their fans. Spell. Girl, you ain't lying. Shoot, we definitely hope that. Laughing my ass off. Shout out to you, man. Bruce got the toxic juice. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for jumping in. Jalen Royals remind me of Jordan Addison. I mean, at some point we got to hit on one of these Jalens. Hey, let me know if I'm wrong. Ty Church, at some point we got to hit on one of these Jalens, you know. Shoot. And then we got one in reserve, Jalen Moreau Cropper. You know, Jalen, we gonna hit on one of them. And then Jalen told me, like, hey, you didn't hit on me. I was playing with a broken hand, you know, a pinky or something he broke, you know. So one of these Jalen's got to hit at some point, at some time. So you can't go wrong with Jalen Royals, you know. Yes, indeed. Bruce got the toxic juice. You ain't lying, dog. Yeah. Who else we got? And for those who just not tuning in, let me play this one more time for those who just not tuning in. That's a little late about, you know, Ashton Genty talking about this is the team that he would like to go to.
I would love to play for the Cowboys. It'd be like a dream come true. Obviously, I used to play in their practice stadium in all our home games in high school. Even my freshman year, when we came down here for the Frisco Bowl, we practiced in there again. So it would just feel like I'm at home, honestly. And, you know, I ain't going to say too much, but, you know, Dallas, they've always had a good running back. And when they got a good running back, they play a lot better, you know what I'm saying? So.
No doubt. So, man, that man all smiles, can see all 32 teeth, man. Well, you know, we offered someone to jump in, and no one did. So, hey, I know y'all probably getting ready to watch some good old playoff football, and we just be sitting back watching from the aspect of hate stream watch. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be like, I hate the Green Bay Packers, and I also hate the Eagles, but we got to go with one or the other, and we were rather for the Green Bay. But, you know, it is what it is. Damn! Shit. So that's how it is. That is right. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, as we depart, I always like to leave with this right here, ladies and gentlemen. If the end comes for me, let it find me conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. And Mama said that there will be days just like this.
Give me my theme music.
Let's get it. Oh, snap. On my way out. As soon as I'm about to hit the disconnect button, let's bring on to the stage, man. I got VIP, you know, Thug Life up in the building, man. You know, hey, at the end of the day, man, I appreciate you for jumping in. I can't hear you. I ain't mad at you. What's up, bro?
We outside. Look, I got a couple of things to say, man. If we don't get Genty, I got smoke. We got problems, man. Other than Genty, I like 11. I like Abdul. I know that's probably where the Lion want to go. Right, I need a playmaker right now, man.
Yeah. I mean, don't we all, man? We need somebody that can stretch the field and be explosive. I don't want a game that all we hear about is that everything got to be on 4 in order to win, right? I want a game whereas we can rely on others, you know what I'm saying, to just take over and do their job. And that's what we're looking for, bro.
Right. And not only will Genty open up for Dak, he'll open up for CD, he'll open up the line. I like home, man. I watch him. I've been watching him since the Lion really talked about him. I've been on his ass. So, I got a couple of things too, man. Shout out Sadiq. Sadiq be holding you down. Sadiq, you are the realest. Sadiq, if you ever need me, I'm outside for you, baby. Shout out to Toxic Tom. I really jumped on to show my love to MJ and everybody in Cali and all my Cali homies, all my bros out there, man. Y'all keep your head up. My prayers are out to y'all. I know it's crazy. It's cold over here, and it's fire over there. So, man, y'all send y'all prayers out to the whole West Side.
Yes, indeed, man. And, you know, it takes the whole song to a different level, you know, to live and die in L.A., you know. So, I mean, it's a place to be, you know. So I heard somebody coming out with an album to live and burn in L.A., man, because at the end of the day, you know, they looking to still stay because they don't want to leave L.A. You know how that goes, you know.
They let it burn to the ground. And shout out to the false media that some dudes is going back to get their belongings. They got them on a picture saying they was looting. Come on, man. We got to cut this out, man. We got to cut all the craziness out. I know.
Yeah. You didn't hit into
go
the
into
note.
all that. Whoever's in the office, you know what I mean? But nation, we gotta learn to love each other some more, man. I know Slurpees are out there, but we gotta learn to love on each other some more, man. We can't be always on this cannibalistic. Yeah, I mean, because you know, I just don't understand, man. I just don't get it. I know, honey, I need that too, honey. I'm outside right now, honey, but I need that. I need that ASAP. I need my Slurpee in the background, man. I can't put here. You can just get the star in the background right now. But I need my Slurpee in the background, honey. All right.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you, my dog. You know, that's VIP, man. Let people know where they can find and follow you and where they can hear you at on the radio waves and all of that stuff, man.
Yes, sir. Well, you can just check out just go to the VIP, go to my page right here, the All Love Show VIP, tap in. Slurpee, I know you want to tap. Slurpee, I know you done tapped in, man. I know that's probably why you MIA. I'm hoping nobody tapped on your door. I pulled the wolves off, Slurp. You can come outside. You can come off the porch now. I told him inside, man. It's all love, Slurp. Come here, Slurp. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. I'm gonna give you some vitamin D, Slurp. I know that's what
Oh my gosh, man. Wait a minute.
He like Big D in his mouth. I'm trying to put him on the game, respectfully.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro. I ain't mad at you, man. Yeah, appreciate you. That's my guy, man, VIP. Boy, we was once two brothers of the same kind. Quick to holler at the hoochie with the same line. Shout out to my guy, man. All right, man. Anybody else, man, speak now. Join the stream or forever hold your peace, man. Come on, man. My boy ready to fight, you know. Hey, no killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting. Come on, y'all know the rest. My body be punished for hard living. Hands on the straps of prayers, so Father, please forgive me. So y'all making me wake up, baby. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to you, Lonnie. I see you over there. Darius, appreciate you. Let's go. Cowboy Nation, man, are we done? Are we done? Nobody else before I depart in departing. Leave behind me footprints on the sands of time, because that's the name of this thing, okay? But as we get on up out of here, and no one else jumping on in, DC for life, not for short. Let's continue to grind and shine. Salute to those who gave their support. Shout out to you, JD. Appreciate you for your support. Thank you again for your support. Shout out to you, NJ. Appreciate you so much. And on top of that, Reggie, thank you for the $9.99 for your mind. And on top of that, Angie, again, these are the people that help support the nation without hesitations nor deviation to the matter, baby. Come on with it. Mama said there'll be days just like this. And as this room depart, be sure to hit that like button, share this content, let that friend or that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Come on. They really say ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a Law Nation's groove? From my studios to yours. Let's get it. Yeah.
bang your head on that pillow at night. Do I give everything I got? I give everything I got.
Emotional damage.
Let me crack your cranium, fertilize your brain.
Would love to play for the Cowboys. It'd be like a dream come true. Obviously, I used to play in their practice stadium in all our home games in high school. Even my freshman year, when we came down here for the Frisco Bowl, we practiced in there again. So it would just feel like I'm at home, honestly. And, you know, I ain't gonna say too much, but you know, Dallas, they've always had a good running back, and when they got a good running back, they play a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
No, that mother don't miss, man. He's good. In the heat of battle, he goes.